Okay, so I'm going to talk about incident management app, which we are building for a MS Team Hackathon challenge. And here in this app, we have a 4 different type of audience, which is the normal users we have, which is going to create a ticket. So as and when required, and after creating a ticket, they can edit the ticket, they can withdraw the tickets, as well as if is required, they can do the live chats with the available agent. Another, we have a IT help desk, which is an expert. So those persons who is actually belong to the IT help desk team, they can get the assigned ticket and they can act on that particular tickets. The live agents, so these are the third type of audience which is available in the systems. If normal users who is going to create a ticket having any issues, they can directly chat with the available agent here itself, right? And last one, we have a manager. They are more on the reporting side. They are more interested what are the KPIs and how many what type of tickets we have on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, so they can get the more detail on the particular section. So this is the high level architecture diagrams which we have draw and just build the solutions around that. So let's start with the normal users first. So I have logged in with a normal user. So this user is just as I own. It's a user. He is not part of any of the team. So this user is having the bot, which is going to log in with the hackathon bot, and we have a bot command. He or she can use the bot commands from here. For example, he used the create card, and then the create cards came up here. So once is type here, having issues with so this is the title. He will just give the some description. Clicking, kindly do the needful. Okay. As soon as he provide the descriptions, he or she can choose the severity and category. But as of now, once I click on submit, so now the ticket is going to create within a system what the database we have used. So whether we have a SharePoint or we have a SQL, we have a Dataverse, where whatever the database we are using, it's purely on the API based. So and then the same card is get refreshed here itself, and we got this user has got the ticket. So this is a simple, it's a medium ticket he or she has created. What's the ticket ID is this, and the status is new, it's a software. Okay, then later this user has realized the status which he or she has mentioned as a new, but it should be sorry, yeah, status instead of medium, it should be the high. So let's change the status, so he can just find out the ticket, what ticket he or she has created. So I just look for the ticket. I just type the view ticket. I can type the ticket number, ticket title, as I know the ticket number 1098. I can do the search with a based on severity, category, as well as on the status. Once I see we got the ticket which this user has created, they can click on edit. Once I click on edit, again my entire tickets came into the edit card itself. I changed the severity and category also as a hardware. Again I click on update. So as soon as I do, again this card will get refresh and will get the ticket information here itself, right? So now if this user is want to chat with a live agent to speed up this particular task as the ticket has created, right? So he can just type here the live chat and just enter. So it will just find out the available agent who is available, and that so as we got the message, please wait for the request to be accepted. So I will log in with a different user who is playing the role of the agent. So let me log in here. So this users as a different users, as the name is the Shaker. He's playing the role of the agent. He got the message within a bot itself. Assistance is required. So who has raised the request? As the username is Sion, and from which channel? So it's like from the MS Teams. So as he click on the accept, So as he click on the accept, so now the connection will get established. This user has connected with the user Sayon. So he can start the conversation. Hey Sayon, how can I help you? Right. So once I go to the login with a Sayon and just see here, now Sayon is going to get a message. It shows, okay, you are connected with a Shaker and how I can help you. So this is regarding ticket number 1098. Can you please help me? Right. So the Sayon has doing the conversation with a live agent. Now I switch to the live agent. Yeah, sure. Let me check the details. So this user has sent a message live agent to the users, and he will just go back to the teams. So he will see that the flow has triggered a message here. So this is the new ticket has generated, and there is another options also. Once the new ticket, if there is a lot of tickets is keep coming into the particular channel, so there is a messaging extensions for the users, and they can just click here incident management, and the new ticket they can type the ticket number if they remember. So they will get the detail for the particular ticket itself. Here you can see it's showing the ticket number, so you can select it from here itself, right? So as of now this card is showing the ticket. I will just go and check the view ticket, so it will show the entire ticket detail. So what is the issues and who has created and what the user is looking for. So it will load the custom tab as a SPFX control. So you will get the title, descriptions, and the all. He can just click on the edit and he can assign to um, the this help desk team member to the particular ticket, so that team members can take a look and work. So he'll just click on the update. So as he is going to click on update, the ticket has updated. So this user will go back to the chat and just respond to this user. Thanks for wait. Ticket has signed to user. You will get a call soon. You will get connected soon. The message is received by the Sayon from the live agent. He says, okay, thank you. So he just sent the thank you message. So after that, he'll just say, okay, so I'm going to disconnect the conversations. Or this users can just simply disconnect the conversation, and as it has done, he'll just for the disconnect, he will just type here disconnect. So these are the few keywords which we have defined. So as his type has a disconnect, now this user has disconnected with a Sayon. The live chat is not happening, and this user will return back to the normal scenarios, right? So this is the one scenario. Now we are going back to the help desk team member, so who is responsible to solve the ticket. So as this users, we have assigned the tickets as this user is a Manoj, and this user is going to solve the ticket. So he will get the message here. The flow, the flow bot will send a message. So this is the ticket has assigned to the particular user. He or she can connect with the users via the deep linking here. Once you click on the connect with the user, so he can send a message. This is regarding laptop screen. Please help text counter and get it replaced. Right. So as a Sayon as a team member, let me log in. So Sayon has got a message from this users. He'll say, okay, thanks. So it's the thanks. So in the meantime, this particular users, it will just going to close the ticket, right? So sure, I'm closing the ticket and reopen anytime. Right? And then this user will go back to the team, or this user can also search from the messaging extension that particular ticket. It will go back here in the chat itself where the ticket is assigned. So they can go and check the view ticket. So here it will show the ticket details where this particular user who is a expert, they can change the status. They click on it here and then again solve the ticket. And the same date is going to save the ticket. Okay, click on update. Oh, status also, I'll just mark it as a closed. Okay, I think status, let me change as a closed. So as the ticket has updated, now the user who is going to connect with the IT help desk team counters to get replace their screen, and once the ticket has resolved, the users will get a feedback card itself to respond to how was the feedback, how was the entire journeys to solve the tickets. Okay, he or she will get a feedback card itself. As you can see, again the flow bot has sent a feedback card to that particular user. So you will say, okay, excellent. It was a good experience. Thanks. It was quite awesome experience. Quite good experience. So I will just send the feedback. Okay. So the feedback also get noted into the system itself. So once I go back to the team itself, so we have a feedback channel where all the feedback we are going to publish. So once the user is going to send. So this is the feedback which we are receiving. It will come back here itself, what the rating user has given, and it's getting stored into the system itself. Now another sections we have a report. So in the report sections, the management teams will get the particular card is getting published here, or their expert teams also having access to that one. They will get the weekly report here. How many ticket? What's the ticket status? How many tickets are open for the particular week? How many in progress? And once they will click on the view dashboard, so the respective management team will get back to the dashboard. They will get the more detail about the monthly report. So let it come. It just showing the data here. So this is the monthly report. So what type of tickets? So what type of, it was inquiry tickets, it was a software tickets, it was a database related tickets, and what the status of the monthly, like how many are in new state, closed state, and how many tickets has generated over the month. So they will get a broader picture from here itself, and they can check the previous month details also if they are interested, right? So just in the last one, I will go back to the feedback. As you can see here, the messages has came from that particular user itself. So they have given the rating. They will just type any few keywords and it will ask the user, okay, all it will show all the options. Then users who can come here and he or she can watch the request, unwatch the request. When his day is off, he or she can just say the unwatch, then there will be no request will come to this particular user and request will go to the all available agent itself. And then another options we have the accept request. What are the request came, he or she can click on accept request. They will get the listing of all the users who are waiting for a chat. He or she can reject the request and they can disconnect with the current conversation. So let's click on watch. So it's going to watch for all the configured systems which we are watching, where the conversation is going to happen, whether it's a team or it's a web chat, if my bot is deployed to the any of the web applications itself. So once I type the watch, it will just shows it's aggregated with all channel. right? So this information has came here. Now click on the accept request. So it will show how many requests are waiting. So as this user has received the new tickets, so which is a 1099. Now if this particular expert want to swap the particular ticket and he is not belong to his area, so he can just come back to the hackathon bot. He can type as a resolve and it will like search card will appear, and he can type the ticket number, click on the search. So it will shows the again the ticket detail here itself, right? So what he want to show, like the want to quick resolve the ticket, or want to swap the ticket, or want to chat with the users. If I say the quick resolve, he'll say okay, um, you can download the software location. So any path, Visual Studio Code. So you will just change the status itself for this. Now this ticket has just closed and he will submit. So from his side, this user has just